Hello, friends. Welcome to the next episode of the Mindset Minute. This is Amber and Rochelle here with the sage, savvy, and superb Steeve Breton. Thanks for joining us, Steve.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Rochelle is going to give us a bit about your background, and then we'll jump right into some fun questions for you about mindset. Over to you, Rochelle.
Thank you, Amber. Steeve Breton is the founder of Velocity Capital, a private equity real estate investment company. He has invested in over 1,700 apartment units and has diverse real estate investing experience, including single-family flips, small multifamily buy and hold, and large multifamily syndications. Prior to founding Velocity Capital, Steve built a successful career in biotech and IT systems management, responsible for multi-million-dollar projects. Welcome, Steve.
Hello, Rochelle.
Hi. So let's just get into some fun mindset questions. How important do you think mindset is to become successful in this business?
I believe that mindset is absolutely critical for sustained growth. And even like as far back as Napoleon Hill, and I'm sure well before that, if you look at the Roman emperors, they were all about mindset as well. But Napoleon Hill's quote, whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. And then Muhammed Ali had his own version of that, which was, if my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it.
I love Hill's quote. That's one of my favorites. And I believe that's true as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. What mindset have you had to embody to grow your business?
To me, it's more about getting rid of your limited beliefs, right? So whatever mindset you have that is preventing you from being a success or achieving what you want to achieve. So Dr. Joe Dispenza has this, a great few YouTubes on this stuff, but he's done a lot of research, and he explains it as your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions dictate your behaviors, and those behaviors will lead to whatever your personal reality is. So if you keep thinking about the same thoughts, the same reasons why you can't achieve, or whatever limiting beliefs you have, then you'll continue to live the same day, the same year over and over and over. And I plan on living another 30, 40 years, and I don't want to live the same year over and over. I want to live 30 new, unique, wonderful years. So for me, it's about making sure that I have the right thoughts in my mind and the right emotions that go with it.
So Steve, how do you change your thoughts or mindset when you find yourself in a pattern that isn't aligned with your values now? Like, can you give me an example or what your practice? Or?
Yeah. So for me, it's making sure that I take the time, which isn't always easy, to meditate. Whether it's even if it's only 10 minutes in the morning, and that meditation looks like if you take again the conceive, believe, achieve idea. So conceiving or thinking about what is it that I want to achieve in my life? What do I want this year or next year or 20 years from now to look like? Do I want it to be the exact same as today? Do I want it to be better? Do I want to have more abundance, a bigger real estate business, whatever it is? So I conceive and I think about those things. And then I also feel the emotion of what will it be like when I actually have it? And to me, that's the believe part, and why I like Muhammad Ali's version of that quote more, because he believes it in his heart, which is where your feelings are, right? Your emotions. Mm-hmm. So if you have those emotions of this is going to be fantastic, and you can already feel it at that moment, then you're already triggering your brain to believe that it's possible. And your actions will then bring those things to life.
Right. Is that how you manifested your lake house?
It's exactly how I manifested the lake house.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's once it starts working a little, you go way overboard. At least I did. I was like, oh my God, I can literally ask for anything, and if I believe it enough, it'll happen.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I do believe it.
I believe it too. So we're gonna ask you one last question. What are some of the things you do to develop your mindset, and at what frequency?
So like I said, in the morning when I meditate, if I do that on a daily basis, it's hugely helpful. I don't always get to do it. Sometimes it's in the car. I'll just take 2 minutes. Other times, in the more you practice this, the easier it becomes, but kind of in the moment. I might be in a meeting, I might be having a conversation with somebody, and I realize that I'm not kind of at peace with that moment, or I'm not acting the way I want to act, or the way I want my, let's say, my new self to be again next year or 30 years from now. So just taking that minute and being like, hold on, check in with the brain, make sure I'm having those positive thoughts. The interactions all go much smoother after that.
Great. I know I said one last question, but do you have time for one more? Because this is so good.
Absolutely.
You're so from the
Let's
moment
hit 'em
all right. From the moment you started developing your mindset, how long did it take before you started seeing growth within yourself and success within your business?
So the first mindset that I was working on was gratitude. And so it was a New Year's resolution, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. I said, I'm going to practice gratitude this year. And I literally every morning was thinking about 3 to 5 things that I'm grateful for. Literally every day. I wrote it in a little journal. And that year, sure, my attitude changed. Everything was good. Being grateful certainly changes your life to some degree. All the problems seem like lesser of a problem when you realize how great everything else is. That didn't really change my business or accelerate things so much, but it did change my mindset a bit. When I started to then think about abundance and giving, from that moment on, I think it was literally just months and things really started to accelerate with my business. And that giving was, having these conversations with people similar to this, or talking about real estate, coaching people, whatever I could do to just help and add value. It seems like it comes back tenfold. Not necessarily why I'm doing it, but it feels so good, and putting that positive energy in the world, it just comes back.
I definitely agree with you. Putting it out there does come back. All that energy. It's a wonderful thing. And I appreciate your time. This has been a great interview. Thanks again, Steve. We appreciate it. And we hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care.